You know, some stories don't begin with happiness. They begin with silence. If you've ever loved someone so deeply that you stayed quiet just to protect them, this story is for you. Welcome back, my dear ones. It's your Granny here again, and today I'm going to tell you about the letter I never sent. Before we begin, go ahead and click that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me in the comments, have you ever kept a secret just to protect someone you love? Because after this story, you'll see how silence can sometimes be the loudest scream. It was the winter of 1972. I was 23, living in a small town where everyone knew everyone's business, except mine. I was in love. Deeply, foolishly, completely. His name was Thomas. He wasn't rich, not fancy, just a kind man with calloused hands and eyes that could melt away my worries. We dreamed of leaving that small town, starting fresh somewhere far away. But dreams, they don't always survive reality. Thomas came from the wrong family, according to my parents. They called him Trouble, just because he didn't have money or a fancy name. One night, my father told me, "If you keep seeing that man, you'll no longer be my daughter." I thought he was bluffing, but he wasn't. So I wrote Thomas a letter, telling him I was leaving with him. But that letter, it never reached him, because my mother found it first. Thomas waited for me at the train station for 3 days, and when I never came, he thought I'd changed my mind. He left town. I stayed. I married someone else, not out of love, but out of exhaustion. Life became quiet, routine, colorless. Every year on my birthday, I'd find that old letter tucked between the pages of a book, unread, unsent. A reminder of the life I never lived. 40 years later, when my husband passed away, I went to clean the attic and found a box I didn't recognize. Inside was that same letter, opened. There was a note beside it, written in a shaky hand. "I found this too late. I waited, but I never stopped loving you. T." It was from Thomas. He had come back years later, but never told me. He lived just 2 streets away, an old man with silver hair and a quiet soul, and I never knew. That night, I sat by the window, holding that letter in my hands. The ink had faded, but the pain hadn't. I realized we spend our whole lives waiting for the right time, but there is no right time. There's only now. So I wrote one more letter, not to Thomas, but to the girl I once was. You did your best. You loved deeply. You were brave even when you were silent. If you're listening to this, my dear ones, and you're holding back something you wish you'd said, don't wait too long. Tell them you love them. Apologize. Forgive. Because life doesn't pause for our regrets. Now, I want you to do something for me. Pause this video, take a deep breath, And if someone comes to your mind right now, text them. Say what you need to say, even if it's just, "I miss you." And if this story touched your heart, tell me in the comments, what's one thing you wish you could tell someone from your past? I read every single one of your stories, and sometimes your words heal others more than mine do. Don't forget to subscribe, because every week I'll be here sharing another truth from this old heart of mine. Life isn't fair. It never was. But it's beautiful, even in its pain, because every scar means we survived something worth remembering. And sometimes, the letter you never send becomes the story that saves someone else. Good night, my loves. And remember, keep your heart kind and your words honest.